As part of our food preps, we decided to buy some staple foods to store long term. And we went to our local Mormon Cannery last week and purchased several cases of food that you see here. We already had a 3 to 6 months supply of non-perishable food in our pantry that we use every day, and of course we rotate it out to keep it as fresh as possible. And then in case we need food beyond 3 to 6 months, we have a supply of Wise Food storage, which is pre-made freeze-dried meals. And that's it. We were happy with our storage. That would feed my family for the length of time that we were looking for. However, about a month ago, before learning about the cannery, I realized there was something missing from our food supply, and that's the ability to make bread. And I really want bread, so you can't store it 30 years, so one has to learn to bake it. And that's what I did. So last month I started learning to bake bread. And I also learned that whole wheat is probably the healthiest flour you can use to bake bread with. And I also learned online that it doesn't store long. The whole wheat doesn't, or flour doesn't store for 30 years. So I learned that if you buy whole wheat berries, red or white, they will store for 30 years if properly stored. And in educating myself about this, and you just grind that up and that makes the flour. So while I educated myself about this, I found the Mormon Cannery online, and that's how I came to buy all this. Only question I had was at that point is how much to buy. And I wanted 1 year for one person. So I ended up finding Brigham Young University, byu.edu. I'll have a sample or a link below for you. And they have an approach on there that provides like a 2,000, I think, to 2,400 calorie and protein for one adult for 1 year. And so, like I said, I'll have a link below for that. This is what you'll see. I know you can't read it probably, but on a price sheet. All this costs $600. And this is one person for 1 year. And it's basically to complement, not supplement, to complement what we already have. And if you go with what they're suggesting for 1 year, there's a few other items to buy. Here, most of this will store for 30 years. Some of it, like dry milk, won't. It'll store a long time, but it may not. The cans look like they're number 10 cans. There's 6 per box. And this is what the can looks like. So what I have here in a nutshell is dry milk, apple slices, regular oats, black beans, white rice, white flour, apple slices, potato flakes, spaghetti, white wheat berries, sugar, the pinto beans, and some lids so you can put them on. So anyway, great people to work with. They were some of the nicest people I've ever met. Super helpful. They insisted on helping me load this in my truck, and I mean, the hours are a little bit different because they don't advertise. That's why I'll put the links below. You can buy it online if you want. If you don't have a local cannery, and they can ship it to you. I mean, they had a barbed wire fence surrounding the place. It was really very, kind of inconspicuous. They want to be known. It's mainly for their members probably, and then of course they're very happy to sell to people who seek them out. So give it a shot if you're interested in something like this. It may be well worth it. If you like the video or think someone can use this information, maybe you could share it. Thanks.